Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be the third set between Kal and Light on Blue Storm. And it looks like we have Light in the upper right hand corner in red, bottom left hand corner we have Kal, also Godzilla. That actually makes me, I've already mentioned that before. I love Godzilla, let it be no lie. I love Godzilla. Samurai movies, Godzilla movies, zombie movies, that's the trifecta. If they had a Godzilla samurai zombie movie, that would just be awesome. By the way, go online, okay, you cannot tell me that there's more awesome title than this. Let me try to actually formulate it in my head so my head doesn't explode as I tell it to you. Off-Road Raptor Safari. Is that not the most incredible title you've ever heard for a game, ever? If they could put like Strike and Ninja in there someplace, that might make it a little more awesome. But seriously, look it up on Google. It's pretty sweet. That's all I'm gonna say. And it is. It's hilarious. It's an awesome game. Anyway, focusing on StarCraft, set 2. Kal really impressed me. Ended up losing his secondary, just to do a little bit of a review here, losing his secondary to a very aggressive bunker push from Light, and somehow managed to get right back in the game. Just absolutely astounds me how he got right back. I mean, seriously, I was like, there he's down 400 minerals. I don't know that he's going to be able to cope, but with some Dark Templar, with some other action, just managed to somehow get back in the game. Absolutely amazing. Looks like Kal getting that first gateway down, going for a pretty standard build. Interestingly enough, doesn't look like Light's going to block off his front door, so he's just going to rely on kind of that, probably put his factory down beneath that mineral patch, spit it out there, beneath that mineral patch to try to, and then just keep his SCVs back in case Kal goes with some forward aggression here. Probe Scout coming out for Kal at this time, and gas going down, so it looks like Light is in fact so Scout's gonna, oh wait, no, it looks like Kal's bringing his probe around. He's going to the 6 o'clock location instead of bringing that probe all the way around, so it looks like maybe he's thinking about doing a fast expand at an odd location and just relying that Light's not going to scout it out. That's a bit dangerous, simply because Light is pretty good with, I mean, he's a pro gamer. He's going to notice that there aren't as many Dragoons or Zealots being produced. That's going to really rely heavily, so maybe he's going to do some hidden tech here. It looks like a kind of a tech build here from Kal. So I think what he's going to do is, it looks like that SUV scooted by in the meantime. He's going for a hidden tech build, going to drop a pylon down there, and maybe go Dark Templar, maybe go Reaver. Really, I would expect Dark Templar, because right now I think Light is kind of expecting a Reaver build, seeing kind of what's already out there. Still no pylon down, factory being built, and as you can see, that Marine just chilling out in the side there. Cybernetics core almost finished, no second gateway, so this definitely, that's a big indication to Light that he is facing a tech build, and I've got to think that triggers in his mind immediately Reavers. He's got to think immediately Reavers. Pylon going down. Yeah, going for hidden tech at that 6 o'clock location, really ballsy from Kal. My guess is he's probably going to go down Dark Templar there, so indicating Reavers early and then going to shift into Dark Templar. So he's saying, look, I'm going to go Reaver Goon off a dropship and maybe go a quick expansion after that. And we'll see. Basically, we'll see if this fools Light. So, and it's going to be interesting because it's going to be hard for Kal because he's going to have to do a lot with just a couple units. He is getting the Citadel of Doom down, so in fact, going Dark Templar. Because first of all, he's going to have to fake maybe that he's going for that additional Nexus, so Light isn't kind of queued off. You can see that SCV there. That's going to be the big thing. Is if he can kill that SCV before that SCV comes through, I think that'll be the difference. Looks like a factory going up, and that's going to be the other factor. Is what does Light decide to do? Is he just going to go for a standard expansion? Is he going to go Vultures to try to harass Kal's economy early? That SCV being chased back, really good micromanagement there by Light. He took off before that, only a single shot from that Dragoon, and that could definitely be big later. 2 Dragoons out now in the meantime, and you saw that was like 5 Marines out in the front for Light, and Templar Archives going up now, as well as a proxy gateway, putting the gateway actually outside his base even. Interesting. And that really could hurt him later, just because it's going to be hard to defend that. It's still trying to defend the Scout. Looks like he's setting up to kind of pose like he showed the probe and posed like he was creating another Nexus. Bringing the Dragoons around, it looks like he's going to try to catch that SCV all the way, or kind of around the corner. And that SCV able to sneak through in the meantime, that's devastating for Kal. He's going to see this. He's going to see that there's no second gateway down. I don't think Light's going to be fooled by this. Maybe he sees that Nexus and maybe has Kal trying to time that Nexus just right, so he doesn't know how much time is on that Nexus per se. So maybe Kal's trying to basically say, look, this Nexus has been up for like 3 or 4 minutes and you just didn't see it. Templar Archive up. We'll see. There is a tank out, so maybe we're seeing siege tech here, and this will be absolutely devastating for Light. Second factory going down, and he's going for an additional expansion. Ouch! It looks like something else being researched. So hopefully, we'll see mines from Light. That'll bring him right back in it. In the meantime, yeah, mines actually already out in the field. So the first upgrade was mines. Probably second upgrade going to be vulture speed. And so now this is the next question: is can Kal defend this incoming force? That's like, what is that? 6 Marines and a tank plus vulture, a couple mines, 1 Dark Templar away, second Dark Templar away as well. He doesn't have a lot to defend against that. He's either going to have to bring one of those Dark Templar back, seeing it now, and I'm not sure if he's gonna. I'm not sure how many mines that that he's gonna end up facing, because Light planted some mines out in the field. Basically, Kal's gonna have to get a little bit lucky here. Bringing that Dark Templar up, starting to attack. Keeping those. That's a really good position for that Dark Templar. First of all, gonna be able to kill those Marines fairly easily. Might be able to get the tank. The question is do those vultures have any mines left? And will Kal be able to sneak inside the base? Looks like some mines being planted. I'm not sure if the Dark Templar's already in there though. Marines, yeah, just getting picked off one by that Dark Templar. Vultures in the meantime being sent in, trying to take out as many probes as possible before they get taken out by the Dark Templar. Planting some mines there at the secondary, so it's going to be hard for that Dark Templar to get up and defend against that. So Light just trying to throw as many vultures down in the base. Looks like the Dark Templar did manage to get in Light's base. It looks like it's just massacring SCVs there. The Dark Templar just going to have to sacrifice that secondary. So this is an interesting trade-off here. Light pushing vultures into Kal's base. Looks like getting a turret down the secondary so he doesn't have to worry about it. Going to just run up and try to. Now that he has vulture speed upgraded, Kal desperately trying to get a forge down. He needs to get something to deal with these vultures that just can outmaneuver him. I wouldn't be surprised if Light just produces a tank at this point or immediately afterwards. 2 Dark Templar now inside Light's base, just wreaking havoc, trying to get the supply down. Wow, ouch. Dragoon dead in the field. More probes taking damage and dying. And wow, it's really anyone's game here. That command center being lifted off. So now Light is only building out of his secondary. That forge is up. We'll see where that cannon goes down in the meantime. Looks like that vulture now going to pull out and just do as much damage as possible to that secondary. More mines being planted by the vultures out in the field. Mines going down absolutely everywhere, so that should be... actually, it looks like... Wow, excellent micromanagement by Kal, able to take down a mine there while managing his own base. That SCV getting annihilated right there. But a mine going off, doing a little bit of damage to that Dark Templar again. Another turret, and finally that turret taking him there. It looks like Light in the meantime going to land. Feeling safe in the base. A couple, yeah, that's an interesting. I like that placement by the cannon. Going to aid defend one against the another mine going off to that Dark Templar, trying to keep that comsat down so we can continue harassing there. And there's the comsat goes off at the secondary. But in the meantime, another Dark Templar wandering into the secondary. It might be able to catch a couple Dark Templar, a couple SCVs. We'll see. Ends up hitting one mine. Pulling up short before it hits another, and again, there's no second comsat, so these Dark Templar are still running free. Looks like, actually no, the second comsat in the main just went off. Those Dark Templar are being taken care of, and now these vultures are free, and now Kal has to worry about that secondary as those vultures kind of careen down, because if they plant mines around those Dragoons and manage to take those Dragoons down, that secondary is going to be taken out. And again, there's still that 6 o'clock location. Maybe just a single cannon will be enough to protect it for now, but an interesting game at this point. I honestly have no idea who's ahead here. Pylon block going down to the front. That's a good maneuver by Kal. Get that down now so he doesn't have to worry about this harassment coming in. As you can see, those 2 good Dragoons having to pull out of that minefield at the moment. And Kal's in a little bit of a bad situation here because he's blocking off his own supply route. As you can see, just mines, and more mines going down right where he wants to rally his troops. Those 2 Dragoons are just getting beat up on. Another Dark Templar pushing out for Kal. Looks like a mine being led right into the Dragoon and that into a single vulture there. 2 vultures still loose, and in the meantime, that 6 o'clock proxy has been spotted out. Robotics facility going up for Kal, so Kal now wants to dedicate that probe being taken out, so no cannons going down there. And so the question is will Kal be able to get anything out to defend this? He's losing a lot of tech here. He's losing his citadel, he's losing his gateway, he's losing a pylon. And Kal can really not afford to lose this, really, as soon as that pylon... Well, first of all, those mines down are going to wreak a lot of havoc. If any Dragoons decide to meander out of that gateway, they're going to instantly explode. Looks like a Dark Templar is coming back to go in that drop shell. Let's see. Now, this is going to take some amazing micromanagement from Kal. Looks like what he's going to do is he's going to try to guide some of those mines into the vultures. maybe try to get. I mean, he might be able to get 3 at once right here. Let's see. Just managed to get the single one, losing the vulture. He had a dragoon there in as well. Good micromanagement right there. Actually, I think he managed to get that dragoon out in time.